In this video, I'm going to share a crazy story, how I got invited to speak at a Google event in New York City. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get opportunities to get invited to exclusive industry events with some of the technology partners in your space. More importantly, this video is not about me. This video is about you. You have to believe that you have the opportunity to do it. I'm going to break down what happened, how I got there, what we learned, and if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to share some of the secrets that Google wanted us to share with the restaurant community that can help you improve your restaurant. Are you ready to learn how to get that exclusive invitation, how to learn how to get up on stage, and finally, how to learn how to improve your business? Listen to the rest of the video. My name's Shawn Walchef. I own Cali BBQ in San Diego. We have 3 restaurant locations. We've been in business since 2008. We are still in business. We've done over $35 million in sales. We almost went out of business early on, so we made lots of mistakes. We also built a media company in the last 7 years. For 5 years, we made no media revenue. The last 2 years, we've done over $2 million in sponsorship, media deals, and client work. We created this channel so that you, the business owner, can learn how to improve your storytelling and your business. If you like these videos, please hit subscribe. So you've obviously heard of Google, but I wanted to give you some high-level Google facts that might blow your mind away. Do you know that Google processes 8.5 billion searches per day? That is 100,000 searches per second. Did you know that 15% of all searches on Google every single day are net new searches, meaning that somebody is putting something into the internet that has never been searched before? Do you know the power of YouTube? Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion in 2006. Today, YouTube alone generates over $40 billion in annual revenue. Every minute, 500 plus hours of video are uploaded to YouTube. Google controls over 90% of the global search engine market. And did you know that Google Ads is the world's largest digital advertising platform, generating $300 billion in annual revenue? This is why it was such an incredible opportunity to go speak at a Google property in New York City. And now I'm going to share the story. So how did I get the opportunity to speak about YouTube at a Google event? Well, number one, I'm not what you would consider a YouTuber, even though we are investing heavily in creating new content, growing this channel. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. But I have interviewed so many incredible YouTubers for our show, Restaurant Influencers. In 2022, I launched a show on entrepreneur.com called Restaurant Influencers, thanks to Toast. Toast is our primary technology partner. They sponsored that show. They believed in that show. And we consistently, week over week, put out new episodes, interviewing people like Emeril, Lagasse, Rob Dyrdek. Last year, we interviewed Shaquillle O'Neal, Mayim Bialik, who is the host of Jeopardy! She was also known as Blossom. We've had storytellers, we've had YouTubers, we've had restaurateurs on that platform. We believe deeply in what we consider the B2B creator economy, business-to-business creator economy. Storytellers have been here since the beginning of time. We invest in storytelling, and that has given us the platform for so many people to know who we are. When I go to speak at the National Restaurant Association show in Chicago, when I get invited to Toronto to speak, when I go to Mertech in Las Vegas, all of these opportunities become because we are willing to put ourselves out there. I'm willing to share the story. I'm willing to share the story about what we've learned at our barbecue restaurants, but more importantly, it's not about me. It's about all of our community. We believe a rising tide lifts all ships. In some of that content, I get to meet incredible people and develop connections. Meredith Sandland and Carl Orsborn, hosts of Delivering the Digital Restaurant, were on my show. They were on Digital Hospitality back in 2022. We developed a connection. I read their book. They have 2 incredible books, by the way, Delivering the Digital Restaurant. Highly recommend them for you to go read them. But they knew of the work that we were doing for all of our shows, Digital Hospitality and Restaurant Influencers, and they connected me to someone at Google, Lisa Landsman. Lisa Landsman was working specifically in the restaurant vertical, trying to figure out ways to get information out to restaurant owners. Lots of restaurant owners utilize the platform all over the globe, but specifically all of the products and tools for Google Business Profile, for search, for AdWords, for YouTube. Google reached out to people in the industry and they created this restaurant industry influencer event in New York City. Rev Ciancio, Zach Oates, and myself were asked to curate what became a small list, a very intimate list of restaurant industry influencers, people that owned restaurants, people that had podcasts, people that were creators on LinkedIn, the Kyle and Sarahs of the world, the Troy Hoopers of the world, Kelly Eston, who is the chief marketing officer at Toast. A lot of awesome people were invited to this exclusive event in New York City. Now, as we were planning for this event, one of the things that they talked about was YouTube. I had shared with Lisa and her team about how important YouTube has been for Cali BBQ Media, but more importantly, how important it's been for Cali BBQ. So recently we hired a YouTube producer by the name of Vince. He also creates short form video for Instagram, for TikTok, and for Facebook for our restaurant. And he's been uploading all of those same short creative assets to YouTube Shorts. And we have been seeing incredible results. The results were so good that they were outperforming on some of the other platforms. So what did I do as we were doing this planning? I raised my hand. I offered, I'm willing to share the Cali BBQ story because I think it's valuable. If I didn't think it was valuable, if I didn't want to waste someone's time, I certainly wouldn't have raised my hand. But because we had experience using the product, I think one of the biggest takeaways if you're watching this video is to understand that it doesn't matter if it's a company as big as Google, if it's a company as big as Toast. It doesn't matter how big the size is. There's humans that care about the products. And if they care about the products, they want user feedback on those products. They want to know what works, what doesn't work. The best companies on earth, they need that feedback to make these products better. And if you're willing to raise your hand, if you have a compelling case study about why you're using the product, why is it succeeding, why is it not succeeding, then maybe you can get yourself an opportunity to speak at an event like this. So I was given the opportunity, I got invited, we got there 2 days before, we filmed content for our restaurant influencer show, we filmed content for our digital hospitality show, and the day to go speak at Google, to go listen to Google, to go interact with some of these incredible other restaurant influencers happened. Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, I got to the front of Google and I was just in shock. How cool is it? What an opportunity for somebody from Spring Valley. Our restaurant is in Spring Valley, California, on Troy Street. We believe in technology. We believe in storytelling. And here we are, Google, big letters outside of the building, an event for our industry to help our industry. I went inside. I brought our Cali BBQ Media team, Aaron, Brandon, Michon. They come with me to all of the events that we go to all across the country. And it's so important for us to bring our audience with us. This is a rising tide. This is you guys coming with us. If you have questions, I asked on LinkedIn, I asked on TikTok, I asked on Facebook, what questions should we be asking at Google? And I gave them those questions. We ask them those questions. And part of our job is to share those responses afterwards. As we got up to Google, one of the most important things is we signed an NDA. So there's some things that I just can't share with you because of a non-disclosure agreement. But the things that I can share, we're not only going to make this video, but other videos. I interviewed Lisa Landsman for our Restaurant Influencers show. So that will be available on Restaurant Influencers. We also live streamed my Google presentation. So the presentation on YouTube, we live stream. So you can find that on our Cali BBQ Media channel. Google gave an incredible presentation on why restaurants should care about YouTube. But for me, it was a really cool opportunity to use live streaming from Google, from YouTube at this Google event. And then more importantly, learn about all the awesome tools. Restaurants circa de mi. You've watched the video for this long. So if you're a restaurant owner, this is the biggest takeaway that I had personally at this Google event. The Spanish language, the stats year over year for people searching restaurants circa de mi. The number was so big of an increase that it wouldn't even fit on a slide. If you're a restaurant owner and you have a Spanish speaking community, it is so important This is feedback to me and my team. So I'm coming to my team and we're updating our Google business profile to make sure that the Spanish language is available, that our menus are in Spanish, but also when we start to spend money with Google Ads, we are going to also spend money on Spanish language. And that's a shout out to Rev Ciancio, who's doing that at his restaurants. He shared that feedback at the show. Like I said, this video is not about me and my opportunity, but hopefully it's about you. It's about you understanding that no matter what technology you use in your business, if you care enough about feedback, if you care enough about partnership, if you care enough about giving back, this is so much bigger than my business or your business. We believe a rising tide lifts all ships. There are 400 million businesses in the world. Did you know that only 25% of them have a Google business profile? Google, one of the biggest companies on earth, they only have 25% market share. So imagine how big they'll be. They won't be able to do it alone without you, without your feedback, without you testing their products, without you reaching out, but it comes with the reps. I've been doing these a long time and I will continue to work on storytelling. I'll tell you a quick story about a friend, Loicent Gordon. Loicent Gordon owns Nair's Tavern. He has a tavern in Queens, New York. I met him because I make internet content. He's willing to come on internet content. He found us on Clubhouse and he decided to come and meet me for breakfast the day that I was going to Google. We had a sit-down conversation. We met for the first time in real life. And what he shared is like, we have to keep doing the reps. As business owners, as business creators, we have to keep doing the reps no matter what. We have to have with or without you energy. The reason why most people do it is that they're worried. Most people don't live stream because they don't like seeing that only 8 people showed up on a live stream. I don't care. You shouldn't care. Keep doing the work, keep doing live streams. The last live stream that I did 2 days after the Google event had over 2,000 people that tuned in. And if the next live stream I does only has 100 people, I will still keep doing the work because we believe in it. If you're watching this video, we want you to join our live stream. So we do a show called Rising Tides Live every Wednesday, every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. London time. If you're a restaurant owner, if you're a content creator, if you're in sales, marketing, if you're a technologist, this is a community that was built on Clubhouse. We moved to LinkedIn. Now we're live streaming on all platforms. Go to betheshow.media/rising tides and join our show. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Hopefully you are willing to reach out. Hopefully you're willing to put in the reps, do the work, use products, ask for partnerships, ask for opportunity. Be an advocate. If you believe in a technology, if you believe in a partner, let them know why you believe in it. Follow up, show up to their meetings, show up to their webinars, show up in person. That is how you get incredible opportunities where you look back and you're like, I can't believe I had that awesome opportunity. If you want to reach out to me, I'm weirdly available on all platforms at Shawn P. Walchef, ShawnPWalchef. As always, stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help.